welcome to this week's Foundation Friday. I am joined today by Kip Amstutz, CEO of 360 Equipment Finance, and we're here to discuss global child advocates. Thanks for joining me, Kip.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Jesse.
No, it's great to have you on here. We were talking last week, and you mentioned this foundation, and I wanted to learn more about it. EF Cares wanted to learn more to see how we can help support, the mission of global child advocates. So I'll just kind of dive right in here. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you got a friend in there with you.
Lovely Joy's he wants to be along for the ride too. Do you mind just kind of introducing global child advocates and how you got involved?
Sure. Global Child Advocates is an international, foundation or charitable organization that really there's a couple things that they try to do. But I was initially introduced. My best friend from college, his sister, lived in Thailand for 3 years and ended up working for this organization and ended up basically taking it over as the executive director when she moved back to. She lives in the Austin area, and put together a board of people that hopefully could try to pass on some knowledge, fundraising, et cetera. And so I believe this is my 9th year serving on the board, but I've been doing it for a while. And so it's a United States-based organization, but it has grassroots and operations in Thailand, right on the Myanmar or Burma border. And then we also, within the last 18 months, opened up another facility or operation in Tanzania. So briefly on the operation in Thailand, unfortunately, it's a large trafficking center for underage children where, perpetrators come in, they promise education, jobs, lots of other things to take a kid away into Bangkok or into one of the other bigger cities, and then they end up getting sold into, the sex trade slave, which is horrific. So what we've been able to do there is we have an orphanage, we have a counseling center, we have a school, but most importantly, we have also a jewelry making facility. And so single mothers are able to put their kids into the school during the day and learn a trade where they make jewelry. And that jewelry is sold both over in Thailand and over in the Far East. It's sent back here to America, and we try to sell it for retail prices, but it provides those mothers an opportunity to have a safe place to work, have a safe place to keep their kids, and also, gives them a sense of accomplishment, gives them a skill set, and allows them to earn an income in order to provide for their families.
Perfect. And then where do you get those? You just go right to their website and you buy them on there, or is it in retail stores?
Yeah, you sure can. We have a small presence in a few retailers, but mostly it's just through word of mouth and through the website. We also have a third party jewelry company called Noonday that we sell a lot of our stuff to, that they then go out and sell through their retail outlet.
As I wasn't sure if there's any particular brands that people might recognize or be on the lookout for when they're in retail shops.
Yeah, no, a lot of it's ceramics. It's all on the website, but it's a pretty neat operation, and it's all shipped back here if it's going to be retailed here in America, and then we distribute that from here in Austin.
Perfect. Yeah. And then so when people make a dollar donation to to the charity, where do those donated dollars go, Kip?
Yeah, so we're just like any other charity. We rely on donations, and then we rely on we have 1 to 2 fundraisers a year to try to raise money. So one of the things we're really proud of is that 91 cents of every dollar that's given goes directly to the operations for one of those foreign entities. So either Tanzania or Thailand. So we're only using 9 cents per dollar given here in the U.S. that goes towards administrative and operations here in America. So we've been able to keep it really lean, candidly. That's part of what the board is focused on, so that most of the dollars can go overseas. And also, a dollar carries so much weight over there compared to what it does here in America. Wages and everything else there and costs are significantly less, and so the U.S. dollar carries a ton of weight over there.
Sure. And then, so when our colleagues and friends in the industry are watching this, what can we do to help support, the charity?
Yeah. So there's a couple things you can do. Number one, I think you can pray or think positive thoughts for the people that are over there that are a lot less fortunate than we are. Number two, you can definitely give. There's a giving platform on the website. It's globalchildadvocates.org, and you can
Okay.
definitely commit to giving one time or monthly. Um, you can definitely buy jewelry. That's another way that you can help. And the last thing, I think people in the leasing industry, there's two things that you can do. Number one, we're trying to encourage companies to give out, Christmas ornaments or jewelry or something that we can actually make specifically for your organization, whether it's for your employees
Oh,
or your customers. And so we've
okay.
had some success with some corporate orders that they can start making now to fulfill that order and have it ready. Or that's a great way that's impactful. And it also, I think, when you give that to someone and you have a story to explain how this is helping people, it
Sure.
just yeah, it's a great thing all the way around. Then the second thing you can do is you can decide to go over there and visit it and give some of your time. We have donors that have gone over, have visited the facility, have gotten to see it firsthand. Um, and so that's another way. That's obviously much more of a time and monetary commitment, but those are both ways that anyone, no matter who they are, could get involved and help.
Sure. Have you had the chance to go over yet?
I haven't. All or a lot of the other board members have, and I was supposed to go during COVID, and it got canceled.
Mm,
And just
sure.
with my kids and their ages, whenever I haven't, but I definitely
Yeah.
plan on going at some point. Um, uh, Pretty special place.
Sure. Absolutely. Well, I appreciate your time today, Kip. Thanks for talking about Global Child
Yeah,
Advocates. EF Cares will make a donation and we'll put it out there to our industry to see what we can do to continue to raise awareness and some
yeah,
extra dollars for you guys.
yeah. Well, thank you so much, Jesse. I appreciate what you guys are doing, and appreciate any additional exposure we can get to try to grow and support the organization.
Okay. Absolutely, sir. We'll talk
Okay.
soon. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks.